Hey guys, it's me, Kentobean. It has been quite a while now, and here I am back with another video. It does feel weird and exciting to come back making videos like I used to. Upon making a new video here, I want to say that I really flaked the idea of giving up my nickname Kentobean. The name Kentobean has been with me for almost 10 years now. Yet, people still call me that these days, and now it just feels like I'm being called back. Almost like a nightmare, which it shouldn't be. There's so much pressure getting back into producing videos because whenever I hear my name Kentobean, it feels like so many people like you guys are expecting me to come back. And I'm fighting the urge to not go back to my old ways. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Personally, it's just too cringy for me to watch my videos. It may not be to you guys, but it's solely based on how I feel. Now, I don't know if many of you have read my heartfelt letter, but I wrote that letter departing Kentobean as in that I will not be making any more videos or live streams anymore. I have yet to realize that my YouTube alias and nickname is not worth throwing out. Logically speaking, if you look up my name on YouTube, you can actually see that I'm the only one making content. There's some other channels I saw that had an S at the end like Kentobeans, but I would say don't worry about it. But in all seriousness, I regret saying stuff I shouldn't be saying because that just put me right into my depression. After I wrote that letter, I went into the biggest depression that I felt in years, and it felt like the worst one yet. I never mentioned having this depression of mine, but I don't know if any of you guys have picked it up. I tried to keep it a secret and did my best in my videos and live streams to stay optimistic. It is difficult, because anything that comes up will make me feel hopeless and depressed. Even streaming to nobody, it was rough for me because near the end of my stream, I kept looking at that number 0. The fact that no one was watching me, thus I began to feel even more depressed. Even so, this depression era of mine comes up becoming the new worst. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I can't keep a consistent video schedule because of this goddamn depression. But I will say, on the bright side, I'm recovering and I'm feeling a lot better now. In light of this video, I am here to remind you guys that everything is okay. I'm okay and everything will be okay. I'm just glad that I have talked to my close friends and family about my situation. It was a difficult, wrong time in my life to be doing everything all in one. I was doing most of the things satisfied and unsatisfied. It made me stressed and exhausted at the verge where I just want to quit life. I would talk more about this depression I have in this video, but I'm actually going to make that a separate video explaining how I had it in the first place, so be on the lookout for that. And just to briefly sum up and explain my depression, everything I had in my mind led me to think negative thoughts. Even worse, suicidal thoughts. It is these intrusive thoughts I don't share out loud, and it is what annoyed me the most. The thought of killing myself was even scarier because I did not want to do it at all. And I will say overall my life with this depression can take many twists and turns, and it has been a hell of a journey. On top of that, I was slowly losing motivation. I lost interest in all my hobbies, especially with making videos, live streaming, playing video games, and my other hobbies that I was interested in. It was bad, because I was either sitting in my room contemplating about my life or just going to sleep. That was a plus anyway, because I would constantly stay up until midnight video editing, live streaming, or finishing up my schoolwork. And to say the least, I got better at doing that even now. And so I want people to realize how difficult a position I was in doing everything all in one. Because I was working 2 part-time jobs, going to online school in the evening time, and video editing or live streaming with a consistent schedule at night. It was terrible. Even when my depression came up, it was such bad timing, and that point forth made me lose all my interests. And that is one thing I want to share to you guys about how my schedule was so fucked up. I had to put so much energy toward the 2 part-time jobs and going to online school at night. You don't know how tough it was when I did that. The 2 part-time jobs I worked were both physically demanding. And to share where I worked at an Amazon sortation warehouse, and then I quit that job just last year in October. And then the other job I'm currently working at is at a local Target. Having said those jobs, I will also be making a video about them, and so be on the lookout for that video as well. I won't go in depth with this, but mostly my energy from working those 2 part-time jobs gets depleted coming home. It is always the energy levels of mine. Before, I would come home to eat an early dinner and then go to class with minimal energy, and then having energy drinks to stay up to video edit and go to class. Even during college, it was worse when I first had a lot. Yeah, just back in college, I had a lot of monsters, which I probably shouldn't be drinking. But yeah, online classes were something I also took earlier back in October 2023. I took an online cybersecurity bootcamp through CU Boulder. I only did that because it was frustrating finding a job with a bachelor's degree in communications. Even earning a certification in cybersecurity as I graduated from that, I now realize it is a lot difficult to get into unless you get certain certifications that can help you qualify for a job. I mean, especially with the tech world too, it is competitive as of right now. But I was able to obtain one certification, which is the CompTIA Security Plus, and then having only that one certification made it a lot difficult because I'm always searching for entry level or internships to start with, but I don't qualify. Moreover, one problem of mine is interviews. I may have a strong understanding of how interviews work because I did a lot, but convincing isn't my strongest suit. That just made me a weak candidate. But no matter how many tries I did, I would feel discouraged and don't want to search for a job anymore. Again, at that point, I would feel discouraged and don't want to search for a job anymore. And again, at that point, depression pulled me back in. I would say schooling and education is great because I really do like to learn, but it was so much work. Because working and going to online school was an exhaustion, I turned to video producing and playing video games to livestream as a way to de-stress. It worked for a while, until it got me a serious thing. You know how YouTubers and live streamers want to get recognized by the world by getting more views or likes? I wanted it to happen so bad. And let's be real here, everyone watching this video wants to be YouTube or Twitch famous. And so because I had that as a serious thing, it came to my attention that it shouldn't be. It should be treated as a hobby. If you have the time and the energy to do it, I'd say go for it. Again, the energy levels played a role in this for me. Live streaming to no one and people not watching my videos really was an energy waster. And if you think about it, some of my videos didn't really stand out because it was not an eventful one. My close friend has talked to me about wasting my energy on something stupid because it is cringy, and I can't admit to say that he's not wrong. Because my YouTube videos were public, my parents also watch my videos. Because my YouTube videos were public, my parents also watched my videos. This was another stressor because they were telling me not to upload videos. Being raised by Korean parents, they did not want me to choose YouTube as a career and work for the government. My parents are always nagging me to work for the government because of the big benefits I can receive. While that is nice and all, it is hard to convince them that I can't, which made them disappointed in me. This also goes way back into college when I burnt a bridge by lying to them that I had a job when I didn't. I would go details about this, but this is rather personal, so I'd rather not share this. And I do truly understand that my family wants me to be successful, but it was going to take some time. Because they were rather relentless to me during college, it got better when I actually did get a job. And I'm going to say this, many Asians can relate to this, but 부모님 잔소리를 하시나요? Do your parents nag you for your progress like when are you getting a girlfriend? 저는 몰라요. Same goes for me. I get asked when I am going to get a good job. And like I said, it is going to take some time. Because my family became a life stressor, depression once again became the devil and bite me in the ass. The answer would be simple if I just moved out of the house right now and lived my life the way I want, but the answer always goes back to money. I used to be in a financial crisis, but I'm getting better at it. And additionally, my health is beginning all the depleted energy I needed, and I've never felt so much happier and healthier. Hanging out with my friends and meeting new people is a huge plus, because it improves my mood and self-esteem. Even learning to love myself and setting boundaries came in second. And that's why making this video in the video title that everything will be okay. As I'm recovering, this will do. The reason why I don't have my face cam up. But I really want to thank those who have been sticking around with the Kentobean channel. And I couldn't have been more thankful to supporters out there like you guys. It has been a crazy journey. And I'm glad I picked this back up as you guys have been wanting to watch my old videos. And a possible new video rolling around here and there. I want to say thank you for everything. Thanks for welcoming me back. And I'll see you guys when I can. Peace out.